A new year means a new plethora of content to be excited for, not just on this channel, but for all of us to watch and take part in over the next year. And I went aside here and set a 10 movies and TV shows put together that are my most anticipated stuff of the year. If you're looking forward to any of these, hit that like and subscribe button as we're continuing our push all through 2025 to be more consistent, to be, more active, and to move further in this channel now with memberships as well as many other perks. So without further ado, here are the 10 things I am looking forward to the most in TV and movies in 2025. Number 10, Traitors Season 3. This show is coming out next week on Peacock. There's a quick kind of 7-minute intro package of the first episode currently on there. And the reason why this is number 10 for me is a few reasons. One, the Traitors between Season 1 and Season 2 has been a kind of enjoyable show. Whether last year it was Phaedra being a big star coming from Real Housewives, putting in people like Parvati and Dan from Survivor and Big Brother. Season 1 had a tremendous win for Cirie. And this year, the cast is loaded for somebody like me who's been enjoying Big Brother and is a very big Survivor diehard. On the Survivor side, you have Boston Rob. You have Tony Vlachos, the only 2-time male winner. You have Jeremy Collins. And you have Caroline from season 44. Just an overall stacked cast for the Survivor side of this. A lot of great characters, a lot of great players, a lot of great antics I expect to come out of this group. It's well-rounded, and I'm just excited to see how this plays out. On Big Brother's side, you have Brittany Haynes and Danielle Reyes, two people who came off of Big Brother reindeer games with some drama. Brittany is always amazing in in her diary rooms or in confessionals, and Danielle Reyes is a really smart, adept player in games like these. I'm so excited to see those two people in. But Traitors always gives us outstanding people from the Housewives or other reality shows that might not be more game focused, but will bring the drama. I'm just looking forward to the Traitors when it starts up here next week, and expect consistent content on the Traitors Season 3 in the channel here all throughout January and February and into potentially March whenever Traitors Season 3 ends. Number 9 is Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. I actually like Dead Reckoning quite a bit, and Tom Cruise has always been a very big hit for me in this Mission Impossible franchise. This one sounding like it might be his last Mission Impossible ever, so Ethan Hunt's farewell has to be something that we see in just the history of Mission Impossible. It's a must-see thing. It's number 9 overall. These movies are always fun. These movies have great action, great stunt work. Always a great time to see in theaters. I cannot wait to see Final Reckoning to see just what crazy shit Tom Cruise does this time. Number 8 for me is Fantastic Four First Steps. And it's pretty clear for me why it's here. Even though the MCU have not been too in love with it lately, it's because the cast they got are just outstanding. Whether it's Vanessa Kirby for Sue Storm, Pedro Pascal for Mr. Fantastic, Joseph Quinn for Johnny Storm, and then you have the guy who plays Cousin in The Bear. He's playing the Thing. This cast looks completely just top to bottom perfectly fitting, and I can't wait to see where this goes overall with Fantastic Four First Steps. A big chance here for Marvel to really get a lot of people in love with this brand that has missed theatrically time after time. Number 7 is Big Brother 27. The way these comps were more fair last year, the excitement you get every Big Brother season whenever it comes out and watching the live feeds and seeing what happens, I love it. I love the coverage. I've met so many great people on the channel here from Big Brother. It is by far something I'm looking forward to at the start of this year. Who knows what we're going to get? Is it going to be all new people? We're going to get some returning people. Hopefully the comp equitability stays the same. Hopefully we get some great drama. Last year we had Angela going off on people left and right. It's just a fun show to watch whenever you're looking at live feeds. It's a great community to interact with and engage with. It was a big deal on what helped my channel grow this year, and I recognize that, and I'm looking so forward to Big Brother 27 when it comes this summer. It's my 7th ranked most anticipated thing for 2025, and it's because of all the people I'm communicating with, but also it's so fun to watch on the side. It's so fun to keep track of daily what's going on in the house, see all the strategy going on live in the game, and seeing how it differs from the basic TV show. I really enjoy Big Brother, and that's why it's on my top 10 list here of anticipated stuff. Number 6, Mickey 17. Yes, Mickey 17, Bong Joon-ho's long-awaited follow-up to Parasite, hits theaters in March. Robert Pattinson is going to be our lead in this, but we have Toni Collette and so many others like Mark Ruffalo. The trailer for me just actually grows on me each time I see it. Parasite and Bong Joon-ho's wins is one of the things that inspired me to get more into film and to really enjoy this channel out. And seeing what his project may be like here, I'm really excited for Mickey 17. It's going to be in IMAX in March. I'm really hoping that this movie wasn't delayed because they think it's bad, but because they're looking for a proper release date so that it can make financial sense. I love Bong Joon-ho's other work, so I'm looking very much forward to Mickey 17. And yeah, Robert Pattinson's just on a banger streak of great movies and great roles. Number 5. The Brutalist. Yes, this was a movie I needed to see at the end of 2024, but A24 told me, we're sorry, you live in Boise, Idaho. You don't live in LA, you don't live in New York, so you don't get The Brutalist. But it will eventually hit theaters once it's nominated for the Oscars. Hopefully it'll get some screens on IMAX, and I'll be able to experience this 3+ hour epic that I've been hearing is just overall amazing. I think it might be the frontrunner for Best Picture this year. I have to wait to see. We'll see what happens in the Golden Globes and Critics' Choice coming up, but The Brutalist, man, you need to get to theaters here soon because I cannot wait to see you for this award season, and I need to see you for this award season to give like a proper description of why you should win, which is one of the series we do here on the channel. Number 4, The Last of Us Season 2. Oh, Last of Us, you were so good in Season 1. Pedro Pascal leading the way, just the story overall. I'm looking so forward to this season as we see what Bella Ramsey brings to Ellie in this next series as we get maybe older. Excited to see how they adapt the second game, which seems a little bit more polarizing for fans, but I think if it's done well, can be done in a very great way in TV form on HBO. And it's just, love the world. I love the adaptation. The acting was superb the first time we watched it through. It left me extremely happy from beginning to end. It is just, I can't wait. Give me some more Last of Us trailers. Give me some more Last of Us episodes. I need Last of Us Season 2 as soon as possible. Number 3 is Michael. This Michael Jackson biopic that's featuring his nephew playing him in the role is high up in my anticipation list just because I am a big Michael Jackson music fan over the years. Whether it's my family, like my mother, the CD that's been in my car for almost 10 years. Michael Jackson is a person that it never quite done right in a biopic type story or not, and just that nobody in the world has really been able to match just the magic and the level Michael Jackson brought in his heyday. Hopefully this biopic does itself justice. I know they've been working very hard and very long to make sure this is right. Having a family member of Michael Jackson play his key role, having somebody like Coleman Domingo also be involved in this project, this just, to me, bleeds like it's going to be amazing. I just love the idea of this coming through. It seems like it's been put together well thought out. Obviously, we haven't seen a trailer of it yet. We haven't seen anything besides just this movie poster and a potential release date next fall. But when it hits theaters, I am going to have my butts in there as soon as possible. First viewing possible for Michael, because I'm a Michael Jackson fan, and there's no way it's not going to be on my top 10 most anticipated list of 2025. Number 2, Stranger Things Season 5. Speaking of some things here potentially coming to an end like Mission Impossible, Stranger Things has been one of the shows I've loved from season 1 all the way through I think what was their best season in season 4. I'm excited to see just where the story goes, hear that the stakes have been risen pretty high, see if characters do die and see what happens overall. I think Stranger Things Season 5 could put the cap on one of the best TV shows, American TV shows ever. The cast is older now, their acting has always been superb, the writing I feel has been superb, they've really been waiting to make sure they do this right, I feel, with the script and everything else. I have so many questions that want to be answered, hoping for this finale to work, but I cannot wait for Stranger Things Season 5 to hit. It's just, give me the Stranger Things candy. I really do think this will be a big cultural event here, at least in America, for this finale, and we'll see exactly where it goes. Number 2 on my list here. And number 1, Wicked for Good. Who would have thought? Who would have thought Wicked for Good, the sequel to Wicked, would be my most anticipated project of 2025? If you went back to me in 2024, I don't know if I would have believed you that Wicked Part 1 was as good as it was. But Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Jonathan Bailey, great surrounding cast. The characters, the world was so well put in. I don't know the story of Wicked, so for me, this is my first time experiencing it through. So I am just so excited to see how this wraps up, to see how this intertwines with the story of the Wizard of Oz. Now, obviously, I don't think this is a direct, same world as what we get from the original Wizard of Oz movie. It's something off-put in its own type of world and story, but I'm just so excited to see how everything moves around here and how everything works. I think this movie is just, because the first Wicked movie was so well done, because Ariana Grande as Glinda was amazing, Cynthia Erivo as Alphaba was amazing. I am looking so forward to Wicked for Good. It is my most anticipated project of 2025. It's the movie I can't wait to see the most. I love the music. I love the musical elements of Wicked Part 1. I know we're going to get it for Part 2. I know I hear they're taking liberties a little bit more with Part 2, more maybe than with the musical had, so I'm just so excited for Wicked for Good. I have so much faith in Jonathan Chu and crew that they're going to deliver a worthy follow-up to this, one of the best movies of 2024. So, yeah, it takes my top spot. Tell me, what is your most anticipated project for 2025? What did I get right? What did I get wrong here? Did any of these pique your interest out there? Survivor fans, Big Brother fans, are you excited for The Traitors? I don't know, but all I know is if you want to see any content on any of these guys, like and subscribe to the channel here as we move into 2025. We're going to have daily shorts be uploaded. We're going to have consistent uploads weekly for movies on Fridays, reality TV show on Wednesdays, and fun little things to do on Mondays. We'll have live streams on the weekends, and there'll be one video a month for members that we'll decide upon. And I'm still trying to get going my movie debate club as I try to get like a roster of people who might be willing to just have a fun time and debate movies and TV shows. If you're interested in that, put it in the comments down here. Join my Discord that's linked on my channel. But until I see you in a 2025 video, have a great year. Because I know we're going to have a great year on the channel.